Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here back in the Montezuma. We are going to go for our first load of steel pipes. For today is what we're going to do. See if we can start getting the oil field up and running. Still building up water pressure here and water temperature, boiler pressure, excuse me. We are looking to build up, but going to get this thing rolling in the direction as we are almost hot and ready to go. We did bring the Ruby Basin out this way and is now sighted over there. We have 3 trains actually sighted in here. Only one we're missing is the 48. That's out by the depot. Check the switches there. Quick, boom, boom. We are good. Switches should be pretty lined for out there. We'll just have to see how all this works. It's going to be a first time going for. Did just drop in track quick out to the oil field. It's definitely not finished yet, but should be functional. So going to see if we can get the first load out there. Alright, water temperature's up now. Boiler pressure is cruising up, so we should be good to go. And headed down the tracks. Good look at Montezuma. Little engine that can, I don't know, sure comes in handy. It's definitely not fast when you compare it to, I remember when we got this thing, it seemed like it was so fast, but now when you compare it to the newer locomotives or the coal locomotives, this thing is significantly slower than like the Ruby Basin and the new Cook, or newer Cook, not very new at this point. So probably we'll be stepping this up to a different locomotive. I guess this one is nowhere near as fast. So for, if no other reason than speed, just demote this one probably to logs. Probably won't turn around and replace this loco altogether. We'll just do a separate set for, I don't know, running steel pipe places, stuff like that. I don't know. Not exactly sure as to the future locomotive plan at this point, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Just spent all the money we had on the Ruby Basin, so won't be expanding the fleet anytime soon. That's for sure. Check and make sure all the brakes are off and we're not towing slow because of that. I would think we have everything good. No worries on the track up here, so I'm not really worried about what's gonna happen. There we go. Look at the depot. No brakes are on. Water tower, and there is the 48. It's kind of our general purpose use train right now. Might swap that one out over to the Ruby Basin just for speed and ease of pulling. But we'll have to see how that goes. Could probably expand that train a little bit with the Ruby Basin, put a few more cars on it, and just kind of keep generally running one train all around the track and picking up stuff and dropping it off wherever and however we are. At the time, that's been kind of fun up until this point. Now we're starting to get a few more different types of cars in there, so we'll just have to see how many we can add. I'm sure adding like 3 of the new flat gondolas is probably pretty easy for moving around steel pipe. So I would think we can add that on there. The thing is, we are going to need a oil train of some sort. And I don't think the small little oil cars are going to be the way to go. Where those hold 2 apiece, I can't imagine I'm going to actually use those cars just way too much loading. Oil cars are too big of a pain to line up if you ask me to turn around and do only 2 at a time, that's for sure. I don't even like the smaller oil. Coffin cars are kind of a pain just because if you're going to line up oil, you might as well get all you can get. And a bigger tanker is definitely better, I guess, in my opinion. So probably we'll see us going with the big oil tankers. Just as a much more efficient, easy way to go with it, I think. I can't imagine running the small ones unless we get some sort of use for them, like, you know, oil burning trains or something where we can deliver, you know, smaller amounts of oil out to cars or to tenders or something, I don't know. But for filling oil, it's definitely not going to be the way I would choose to run. Just too inefficient. Surely don't need the light on here. That was one of the tracks out to the oil field for bringing in wood and doing the wood round trip thing. Though there is currently no round trip way out of the oil. Did not finish the oil track out there, which we'll see that here in a minute. Go see if we can pick up some steel pipe and get them out there just to get it going. At least get something dropped off. Pretty sure we can use some of those other new cars that we have. Might hold tools, so we can probably run tools without having to pick up any cars. I'm not exactly sure. I have to double check that before I say that for sure. But I almost think those the little spike gondola cars do hold tools as well. Be something I'll be looking into, because if we can haul tools on those, we can get away without the box cars. Sadly, we can get away without the box cars for a minute. Which, I say sadly, the box cars are generally my favorite cars, so not that I want to avoid using them, but won't have to buy them for a while anyway. I think we can get moving past that. Get on towards some bigger paydays before we worry about filling in too much stuff. Alright, there we go. These are one of the things I think the auto cranes are the best for, are steel pipes and the tools for sure. Don't have a lot of steel pipe out here, but I think we can get 3 cars, and if I remember right, the 3 cars is what it takes to basically fill up out there, where it's not going to be able to use the steel pipes. So there's nothing else out there, so I think that's the first kind of fill is around 3 cars. So I'm just going to pick up 3 cars and take them out and see how that does, as I'm pretty sure that'll take care of kind of that first stock. Give us a chance to make some money off of steel pipe. Whatever we got laying around that's handy is kind of the way to go. Also need to do some wood loads, so I figured I had to break this train out anyway. So if we can get this load of steel pipes out of here, then go do some wood logs, we'll be back into you know, production further down the line. Alright, let's see if we can speed this up. Pretty sure we can get away with speeding this process up a little bit anyway. Alright, and those will fill. We'll jump in here and we'll have one more car to grab. Definitely not going to be a speed train. Whoa. Tell me that lines up good enough. Hard telling. This may or may not work. Yeah, it's gonna work. That's fine. Good, 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 good. Still have plenty of wood over there, so that's working. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I bet I wasted that one. Drat. Clicked it too soon. Yeah, that is the one inherent risk, and I don't know what happens to it. Whether you just waste it, I didn't even see. Whoa, just about did it again. Need to stop trying to rush that thing, actually. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Totally on the out of cash mark here, so need to get that going for sure. Two more to go. All right. And that will be our load for today. So we will head up to the loco. Hopefully it can still move it. Alright, well, while you're slowly coming to life, I'm going to turn that off. Would be nice someday to see some wheel slip in here when you're trying to get up with a heavy load. Still waiting for a wheel slip and the sand to actually be factors someday. Hopefully we get there. Everything's going to come through there just fine. That turn is a little on the sharp side, so we do definitely take that easy. Out of most things, even wood actually, not as much there as I thought, so plenty of loads to run out to the ironworks, getting that thing up and running, but we do have some loads to bring out of there with the tools and the steel, and they do start to pay off a little better than a lot of earlier loads, so we're definitely going to run what we can. That's going to give us some money. Need rolling stock, and we're definitely going to have to start saving up for oil tankers, because those won't be too far off in need. Currently, I think that's like the one thing we don't have any way to move. Let me out. I gotta get there. There we go. We made it. We good. Heading on down the new rail here. Hopefully this works and we got rid of the trees. Definitely not gonna be in a big hurry to go blasting through here because, you know, do miss trees on occasion. There we go. Looks good. Clean. Simple. Coming around the bend. Alright, that's gonna work. And we will be just bringing it to a rest. We still have not put in a turnaround or anything out here. Kept it down this time, just turned around and broke it off of one set of switches to another, so just keeps everything nice and simple. Less switches on the track this time, or on the main line anyway. Stop this loco. Say stop this train. Alright, well we might as well do, because we overshot a little bit, we might as well just go ahead and unload the back too. So that should work out fine in our favor. Did those not go? What? So one of the sets of the pipes didn't drop in there. Had to have been this set, which... That's... Okay. Wow. That's slightly disappointing. Huh. Not sure why. Unloaded steel pipes a lot of times. Never had that problem before, so that's kind of weird. Does this line up? Or is it just I couldn't unload 2 cars at the same time? Wow, that was kind of junky. So, alright, we're going to get 18 out of the 27 we should have had here, which is kind of a bummer and a disappointment. So, not going to call that one a great win, but we are going to say that they got out here. At least we got some out here. Rather disappointed with that outcome. And we do have to either put a turnaround in or a fall through. Not exactly sure how I want to deal with that yet, because I've been thinking about running this all the back way out to the oil field or swinging it around in a loop. So not totally sure yet. So that's why it's just not finished. But I think we're going to call that like not a win. And say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.